Hi everyone, welcome to our 30-day split challenge. I'm very excited to have you with me for today's work that it's going to be focused in our straddle split. In the previous class we were checking front splits and now it's time for those straddles. For this class you will only need 2 yoga blocks, and if there are any questions that they may pop into your mind during the class, feel free to comment below and I will try to answer you as soon as possible. So to start working in our straddle split, we are gonna do the same warm-up routine we did in the front split class, and then we will learn our basic stretches that you must do if you want to really improve your straddle split. Let's get started. We are gonna start opening the feet a bit wider than the hips. Hands to the hips and go into a forward fold. Let's go. Hands on the hips, take a deep inhale, open your chest, so pinch the shoulder blades together, and then hinge from the hips, coming forward. Hands can stay here and imagine the elbows wants to touch each other on the back. And we are gonna hold here, bouncing from the chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take a deep inhale, look to the front. And on the exhale, activate the quads, the glutes, core as well, belly button in towards the spine, open the chest and try to get deeper into your fold. And let's hold it here for 15. You can relax the head if you want, but the elbows continuously want to come behind the back. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Beautiful. Bend the knees and come back up. Yay! Hope you felt that stretch on the back of the legs. Now we are gonna grab the blocks for our next exercises. We are gonna have the blocks with us and come into a high lunge position. Right foot front. On the back foot, you can be on the toes. Hips are facing front. Blocks, we are gonna just keep them here, comfy in front of our hips. Take a deep inhale and exhale, and let's do little bounces. I'm tucking the pelvis and try to round my hip. So the low back is straight. I want you to feel that burning on the back leg, and maybe also you start feeling it here in the hamstring part and the glute of the front leg. 5 more. 4, keep bouncing. 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Place the back foot in 45 degrees. You need to shorten a tiny bit our distances. Hands are on the hips. Take a deep inhale, and on the exhale, first face with the hips forward. So it's super easy to keep the hips open, but we want to have them square. Take a deep inhale, and on the exhale, forward fold. And here, drop the hands with the blocks. Have the blocks in the highest heights if you need, so you can open your chest. And imagine your stomach wants to come to the side. Inhale deep and exhale. Beautiful. Forward fold here, inhaling and exhaling. Then you can always adjust the blocks. But even if I went lower, I'm still keeping my chest open, pinching the shoulder blades together. Hold it here for 15. 1, 2, 3. Relax the head if you want. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. Bend the front knee and come back up with sweet sides. Left foot front and back foot, the tippy toes like on the other side. Hips are facing front, and we go into our high lunge. Here we do bounces. You see how my hip is rounded? This is what I was mentioning on the previous side. So I'm not sticking my popo out, I'm really rounding. So pressing the glute forward and at the same time tucking the pelvis. And feel that stretch here. Keep bouncing. Let's go 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Now we go to the pyramid stretch. So close the gap between the feet, back foot 45 degrees. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Face the hips front. Inhale deep, open the chest. Exhale, forward fold. And here, drop the hands with the blocks, really trying to open your chest as much as possible. It could be that you are at the moment in this level, that's totally fine. If you see like also the blocks are too low for you not to round the spine, you can keep the hands on the hips. We hold it for 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On its exhale, try to bring belly button more towards the spine and the stomach closer to the thigh. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. Bend the front knee and come back up. Let's go to our next exercise. And for this, if you have already the front split flat, I will say you use a block like I will do it. If you don't have your front split there yet, don't use the block. And if you don't have a third block, it's okay, you don't have to use it. It's just like a nice add-on for those that we already have the front split flat on the floor. We are gonna meet in the low lunge position. So let's start with the right foot front. And for the sake of the camera, I'm gonna throw myself around. Find your low lunge position. Back foot can be in flex or it can also be relaxed, you choose. The most important thing is that your hips are slightly tucked so you're not sinking on your low back. And the upper body is not leaning forward. So find that low lunge position, tucked pelvis, hips are as square as possible. And here we are gonna do little bounces. And now inhale deep and exhale. Try to sink your hips, but keep tucking the pelvis. Activate the core as well to hold that position. Breathe in and breathe out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And from here, we bring the hips backwards, entering into a half split. But check that you're not sitting backwards. Knee and hip, they are in the same line. This hip, it's not front, squared. Inhale deep and exhale, we are gonna go into a forward fold, again opening the chest. Breathe in and breathe out. So lengthen the spine, open the chest, and get the stomach closer to the thigh. Breathe in and breathe out. Hold it here for 15 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Relax the head if you want. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Directly from the half split, we are gonna go into our low lunge. The upper body can stick to the front leg and then go back into the half split. And back to the low lunge. We do this like 10 times. 1, 2, really make it dynamic. 3, 4. We don't really wanna be holding each of the poses, but just being fast, since we are in the warm-up process. I lost the count, so you will see along the challenge that sometimes I count more. Usually I tend to count and make you hold more than what I say. Good, find your low lunge position here. Use the blocks if you need to bring the upper body to the same line as the hips. Inhale deep and exhale. Now bend the back knee and grab the foot. If you don't reach the foot, then you can use a strap to help you. Once you have the foot, we take a deep inhale. And on the exhale, sink the hip. You see how I'm sinking my hip to my maximum range of motion. And then bring the heel towards the glute. Step 1. If this is already very intense and you see that you're struggling sinking down the hips, then just stay where you are. For those that you feel like you can bring the hips quite low, take a deep inhale, and on the exhale, now try to square your upper body. And that should give you an extra stretch on the quad. And let's hold it 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Beautiful. We are gonna switch sides. We meet again in the low lunge position and check that your upper body doesn't lean forward. So use those blocks to help you stacking the upper body on the hip line. Then front foot can be even a tiny bit more forward. That will create the space for us to sink the hip. Good. And first we are just gonna be holding our low lunge, tucking the pelvis and bring the hips forward at the same time. And we do little bounces. 5 more. Try to sink now on the exhale, your hips more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Inhale, and on the exhale, let's meet into the half split. Check again that your knee and the hip, they are in the same line. Inhale deep and exhale forward fold. Keeping the chest as open as possible. Hips squared as well. We hold it 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Go into your low lunge, keeping the upper body. Now we stick to the front leg as much as possible, of course. And we are gonna go back and front like this 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. Let's meet in that low lunge position to stretch our quads. So upper body, the same line as the hip, then the back knee. Use a strap if you need to grab the foot. I'm gonna readjust the front foot so there is a bit more space to sink the hips. Inhale deep, and on the exhale, we sink the hip, and at the same time, bring the heel towards the glute. Nice. Inhale deep again, and exhale, sink down. We hold it for 15. For those that you square your upper body on the previous side, try to do this on the next exhale. And we hold it wherever we are in this process for 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very nice. Before starting to work in our straddle, we are gonna slide into our front split on both sides. So start with your worst side leg, and we are gonna get into the low lunge position. Find your low lunge position, activate the back glute to sink the hips as much as possible, and then slide the front foot. Inhale deep, and on the exhale, we sink down. If you see that the shoulders are coming towards the ear, it means your blocks are too high and you need to lower them down. Adjust yourself, and let's hold it for 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, last breathe in and breathe out. Exhale, 3, 4, and 5. Let's go to the other side. Find your low lunge position. Take a deep inhale. And on the exhale, crawl the front foot forward. Inhale deep, and exhale, sink down. Adjust the blocks as you need them. And we are gonna hold it here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. Get out, and let's start working in our straddle split. Before we get into the first exercise of the straddle split, check how your low back is reacting in the next position. So open your legs into a V position. Hands forward and come forward. How is your low back? If you feel like you're kind of falling backwards when you do this, so you're in this position where your spine gets close, it means you need to sit on top of a block. Or maybe you also want to be against the wall just to make sure that the spine is straight. Eventually, with the time, you won't need a block, you won't need a wall, but it's always good when you start working in these stretches to learn how your body is reacting and adjust yourself so you learn the right alignment as well. So grab a block if you need to. If you don't need to, you can set the block aside. We are gonna bind the hands behind us together, and that will help us pinch in the shoulder blades more. Inhale deep and exhale. Try to pop your chest out. And here we are gonna come forward as much as we can, bringing also the hands as high as possible. And here we do little bounces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now come into your full range of motion. Hands as high as possible as well. Then bring the hands forward, inhale deep, and exhale. You come into a forward fold. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, it's very important. We really need to try to relax ourselves. Good, and stay here for 10, 9. If you know you can get deeper in the stretch, you go ahead and you go deeper. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Come back to center. For the next exercise, we need a block and we are gonna hold it like that, squeezing with the hand between and extending the arms. When you extend the arms, you want to have your full range of motion in the shoulders. So go to that maximum range. And we are gonna do 5 times up and down. And when you do this movement, check that you are not dropping the hands. We really wanna move as if we were like one single piece on the upper body. We are gonna now go together for 5 times. On the 6th, we are gonna hold it in that full range. Arms up, squeeze the block, take a deep inhale. And on the exhale, go down and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now is the time to hold it in that maximum range for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop the hands and hold it there for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. Shake the legs if you need to. And now we are going to do our last stretch for today's class, which is going to be getting into that straddle split with forward fold. So we don't need the block for this. Take a deep inhale. And on the exhale, walk with the hands forward and imagine you're grabbing the floor. That will help you squeezing the shoulder blades together, opening the chest and the hips. Instead of rolling backwards, try to roll them forward. Knees are facing towards the ceiling and we walk the hands forward, trying to open the chest as much as possible and bring the stomach closer towards the floor. Let's hold it for 30 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Activate the legs more and the glutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10, 9, 8. Almost there. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. And you did it. Thank you for joining me in today's class of our 30-day split challenge. I'm gonna see you for tomorrow's class. Get ready to open those hips a bit more. Have a nice day. Bye.